Maggie Motors in Lake City is the place to find new and certified used vehicles. With a knowledgeable sales staff and amazing service department, you'll drive away satisfied. Find new roads at Maggie Motors in Lake City, MaggieMotors.com.
Jeff Langman joined here today by the Arweva Girls at Sprint Medley team. We're over here at the Denison/Wick Monarch Co-Ed Relays in Denison. A nice warm day, but a windy day. Allison, you got to start things off. I was just talking to you here briefly after you finished. This is your guys' first meet since like back in late March when you ran down at Audubon. So how's it feel to get out here and run again?
It's good to get another track meet under our belts.
How did you feel out here today, especially considering it's the very first race of the day?
Oh, I was a little nervous, especially with the wind, but it felt pretty good running.
How'd you get out of the blocks?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Okay, take me through your race then, your part of the race. How'd you feel?
The first part was fine when I was going with the wind, but towards the end I was pretty gassed.
How much do you think that hurt not having that ability to get some more practice and have some more meets before tonight?
Yeah, it definitely have been a lot better if we had more meets, but it's the beginning of the season, so.
Absolutely. How do you like running around the curve here? Because that's pretty much what yours is kind of just through the curve for the most part.
I don't really mind it. I do like the straightaways more, but I'm just glad I was going with the wind.
How do you adjust your running to the curve?
Just stay tight to the curve.
What else do you got coming up today?
I am in the 4x2 and the 4x1.
Well, I tell you what, best of luck coming up. Glad to see you out here running again.
Thank you.
You bet. We'll move over now to Maggie Berns, who's joining us now. And Maggie, congrats. How was the handoff with Miss Skinner here?
It was really good. It felt good.
Have you guys worked on handoffs a lot here as of late? Yeah?
Yeah.
And have they been good in practice?
Yeah, for the most part.
Okay. How did you feel having to run pretty much probably into this wind here today?
Yeah, it was not very fun, but whatever.
What's it feel like to finally get out to another meet and a warmer meet compared to what you had? Yeah?
That'll be much better than practice.
Yeah. Would you rather run on a day like today or the one where it was a little cooler down in Audubon that day?
Probably like today so I can get a tan.
Is that the main goal for today?
Yeah.
To get a tan? So what do you got coming up here today?
Also the 4x2 and the 4x1.
Okay. What are you going to take away from this race that you think can help you in your next two relays?
Probably just, since I'll be running into the wind again for the 4x2, just to not let it bother me.
I tell you what, great job out here today.
Thank you.
Best luck coming up the rest of the day.
Thank you.
Let's move over now to Berg, who's joining us here today. And Morgan, you ran the third leg.
Yes.
How did things go in the 200 for you?
Good. I was running with the wind the whole time, so not bad.
How was it going around the curve to start with, and how was your handoff, did you think?
I think our handoff was decent. It could have been better. And the curve, it wasn't that bad.
Do you like the curve better, or do you like the straightaway? What is it about the curve you enjoy running?
I feel like I'm going faster.
Take me through the straightaway. You get to run right past the grandstand and everybody's cheering. I know it's early, so the crowd's probably not as big as normal, but
yeah.
What's it like there?
I was just focusing on catching up with everybody else. Catching up.
You said you got to run with the wind. How much of an impact do you think that wind had on you here today?
Good. It was good.
Good, yeah. So what's your feeling finally getting another track meet in after about 3 weeks of not getting to meet?
I'm glad we have it.
What do you like about track and getting to go to track meets?
I'm just getting out there and running. I don't know.
What do you got coming up yet today?
The 4x2 and the 4x1 also.
Well, I tell you what, best of luck coming up the rest of the day. Appreciate you joining us here today. Let's move over now to Noelia Gonzalez. And how are you today?
Good, how are you?
I am doing well. You get the 400, which means you had the wind in your face and you had the wind at your back at certain points here today. How'd you feel like you ran?
I feel like I ran better than I did in Audubon.
Where did you see the improvement, do you think?
I think I had ran longer than shorter.
Okay. So what did you work on in between Audubon and today to kind of get ready?
I tried to stay up with Gabby and during warm-ups and feel like she's a really good runner. So I feel like that helps a lot.
So do you run with her quite a bit like in practice and stuff? Okay. What do you take away from those practices then with running with her?
Motivation. She's really a hype person.
So where were you at your best today? Was it early in the race or did you feel like you had a really good close?
I had a really good close.
Okay, take me through that close. What was it like maybe those last 200 meters?
I feel like I went a lot faster than I should. I feel like I should have started faster than ended faster, but what can I do?
So what do you got coming up? Are you also 4x2, 4x1?
No, I'm in the open 4 and the open 8.
Well, I tell you what, best of luck coming up with those today. Appreciate you joining us.
Thank you.
And good to see you out here running again.
You too.